sense walking down when you can slide.
What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold here. Wear 2 pairs of socks. There's half the world's fresh water to paddle your canoe or camp along the shore.
Welcome to the channel. My name is Gerald and this is Trekking with Kaz. Today we are going to head to the Vineyards hike and summit Vineyards Peak. This is one of the hikes from the summits of northern BC, the 7 summits of northern BC. As you will see, this is a hike / snowshoe as it is still winter in the high country. Parts of this hike are a little bit tricky, so not suggested for just anybody to go up there. You need to be comfortable in this situation. We did see one small grizzly on trail, didn't give us any guff at all, took off right away. But just be mindful that they're out and about and they're looking for food. Okay, let's check out the vineyards.
Now here we are at Vineyards Trailhead. It is officially open for the season. We'll see what it's like further up, but there we are. Exciting. We'll look around the valley. Kind of storming off there. Not sure what's going to happen to us here, but could be ugly. This is going crazy. I think we're going to have a little snow up there, but
yeah, looks sketchy.
We're ready. No sugar cubes today.
No sugar cubes.
Okay, a little bit more snow here. We're not far up the trail, a couple minutes. I'm not sure what it's going to look like a little further. This is fine. We do have our snowshoes with us if we need them. Slippery though, as you just saw. There it goes. We're probably 10 minutes in now, and we're definitely running into some snow, but overall it's pretty good going here. Not sure further up what we'll run into, but for anybody coming, this part is not bad at all. Okay, we're at the point where we follow a bit of a creek up here. Fair amount of water flowing here right now. Obviously in the summertime it won't look like this, but pretty interesting. Okay, we're probably 20 minutes in now, something like that. And the snow is becoming more regular, a little soft. It's not beyond doable, but it makes no sense. So we're going to put our shoes on and utilize the buoyancy. As you can probably tell, a little snow to accompany us, kind of nice. It's cool enough it's not rain. It's kind of enjoyable. And I feel like we're getting close to the meadow now. Kind of see sky through the trees, so should be reaching elevation soon. Snow is a little slippery, so in steepest sections, if you slip backwards a little bit, it takes a lot of energy to catch yourself. I think we're almost to the meadows. Big amount of winter still up here. I expect we like that right to the peak. I don't expect we'll find any places without snow except for maybe where it's wind blowing on the rocks and the edge of the cliff or something. But yeah, she's winter up here. See some winter happening over there in the distance. But we got some sunshine here. Beauty. We're just busting out in the meadow. You can see the ridge over there and behind. Now, like I said, we got some good views, and we do. over towards Caledonia. Yeah. You hear all that huffing? That's the sounds of enjoying nature in the high country, hiking. Huffing and puffing. I love it. Okay, we got a little view up here of the vineyards. Just gonna have a little look around. Camped down below, down there a few years back. There's a spring down there, so there's water. It's about the only place you can get water, and there's a little lake over there, but it's pretty stagnant. But yeah, that's where we camped. See the ridges out behind, and that's the direction we're headed over there. And oh yeah, there's the peak. That's where our summit is. It's over there. Yeah, if you think that there's not much snow in the high country, still, some of these tree wells are as deep as I am tall. So there's still, in places, a fair amount of snow. It hasn't melted much yet. Yeah, starting to get some real views here. Loving it. Whew. Look out in the open a little bit here again. We're gonna drop down here in a minute. Just look around just a bit. Yeah, we'll go over there, up on that little rise, then we got to drop down through a valley and climb again. Here goes. Yeah, a little view there. And we're going to get up into this timber here for a minute. Oh. Seeing peaks through the trees, trail markers. We are making headway. See some of the mountains through the trees. We'll have a much better view further on, but it's still nice to peek those through the trees. Okay, we're really breaking out in the open now. Now you know you're at the vineyards. And the lake's still frozen down below there. This is fun. This is real fun. Wow, what a treat to get here in this type of conditions. Beautiful. We're going to drop down in, and then we'll climb up over there through the snow, and then up onto the ridge. And that will be vineyards. Sounds simple when you say it like that, really fast. Okay, we hit the top of this little valley that you have to go through. Whew, it looked a little worse than it actually was. Not too bad. Still some work, but wasn't too bad. But we are closing in on the ridgeline now. It's gonna be a little bit to get there, but not too shabby. Soon you'll see most of the mountains, and the lake down below. Come a little closer up. There's the lake. Looking good. Beauty. Great to get out here in the winter. Starting to make our final assault on the ridgeline. We just bust through these trees, and then there's a trail that goes up there. A little stormy over on that side. But get over here. Okay, we are just popping out to the ridgeline. You get a view across the valley. Listen to me huff a little. And then up on those ridges in the pass. Not what we're doing today. A little bit of snow spitting at us here a bit. Cliffs look phenomenal. pretty privileged to be able to get up here in winter conditions and see something totally different. Very nice. Got a ways up now. Won't be long, we'll be topping out. As you can see, the storm has come in and all the mountains over there have disappeared. Hopefully it goes around us a bit. We're on the edge of the cliff now. There's the valley with the storm in it. We're just kind of on the edge of it. Just working out in our favor here right now. We'll take it. Okay, topping out on the ridge. There's the view. Worth every step. If you've never been up here in the winter or in winter conditions, highly recommend it. It's a whole different view. A little slushy under the snow up top here though. Going off of this ridge and we're going to go up on that peak. I have a feeling that might be the Vineyards peak. There's nothing really to say, but this is more of a hill, so we're not coming all the way out here and then going back and having the wrong one, so we're off to that peak over there. And then for sure we know we got it because we know the next one over is Everett Peak, so we've got these two, we've definitely got it covered that way. This is making it a little more interesting trying to get down before we go up this next ridge. She's steep and the snow is soft and slushy. Fortunately it's short-lived, so. Okay, we're breaking out to the ridge now. This is simply a little bit of a challenge getting down through this little stretch here. Up to that point it hasn't been too bad, but this little stretch, short-lived but ugly. Okay, we're right at the worst of that little stretch now. Now the work is going to be climbing. Gotta love it though. You can see that storm kind of rolled over that way now. Get a little bit of sun in here again. That's the ridge we came off. You can probably see our snowshoe tracks coming down. Yeah. And heading up to Vineyards Peak. So there's a couple lakes down there. Now that you can see a bit. And we got around that steep section, went down through the timber. It looked a little iffy. I didn't think we needed to chance that, but now we're on good going again. As you can see, we're just about out of the snow section. Climbed the rock to the top. Excellent. Okay, dropped the snowshoes for the final assault on the summit. Make things just a little bit easier. Mark dropped his too. No sense in going to all that struggle on the rocks with them slipping and sliding. One more little obstacle. Oops, before the top. Here we are. We just summited Vineyards Peak. That's summit number 3 of the 7 Summit Challenge. So for anybody watching, Vineyards is open, ready for service. Still winter conditions up here, as you can tell. Whew. But worth it. Very, very worth it. We've had a lot of different weather, but all in all, it's been okay. Here we go. We're gonna head down. She's pretty cool wind up here on this whirly peak. So we got our pictures, had a bite to eat, got a good look around. Now we're gonna make our way back down out of the wind and go do some more exploring elsewhere. In the meantime, we'll look over this peak here. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Time to explore the vineyards. Okay, we're on our way down. We came, we saw, we did, and now we're moving on. Okay, we're at the top of the peak pretty quickly. Still cold wind though. Pretty bitter wind come up. But, it should get better once we get behind that rock bluff over there. Be out of it a little bit, I think. In the meantime, it's not pleasant. Okay, we are dropping off this rock now. We're going to go around through the timber here to stay away from the cornices and the soft stuff. But here we are, and then we'll have to climb that one over there. Okay, back down to the bottom, more or less. It was a little slippery and steep. Didn't get any video really of coming down it because I had to concentrate. But we're making headway again. And we were way up back in there. Less than 10 minutes ago, we're up over that and onto the peak that's in behind there. So I'm coming down pretty fast. Going up, it's going to be a little bit slower. Okay, we climbed out of the hole. A little look back. Of course, we come from down there, but up on that ridge over the top was where the peak is, and that's where we come from. Probably 15 minutes ago now. We're making really good time, good headway. Penny says, "Can we do one more peak?" Humans? Can we do another peak, humans? Okay, here's where we come from. Now we're just about ready to drop off the back of this one. It's probably as easy a get down as you're ever going to have. A couple of just short little pieces that were steep and slippery. Other than that, we flew over to this ridge. Back to this cliff face. Pretty cool. Another little weather pattern blowing in over there, but hey, hardest part of the day is done. From here on, it's just bonus time. And winter is blowing in again on our way back. We're gonna do our last little drop down and climb up here, and gonna enjoy a little winter weather while we do it. A little winter wonderland. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. This is fun. A little winter snowstorm. And now we will make our last serious descent ascent, and then we'll work our way down the vehicle. in the snow. Mark doing the run down the steeper hill. Snow is just soft enough you can just dig in. Here he goes. Now that's a quick way to come down those hills. Not that long ago we were way over there at that second peak. And now we're back looking down on the lake. Kind of socked in, but still very, very pretty. Okay, time to catch up to Mark. Almost back to the meadow now. Probably the last sort of look. We're going to get all the mountains because we'll drop down. See out of sight. It's a spectacular day. Whew. There it is in its entirety. We are back to the meadow. Down here maybe 50 or 75 meters, and head into the bush on the trail, back down to the awaiting chariot. Okay, Mark has found the trail. We're just going to drop out of these meadows and start down the hill. See the mountains in behind. We'll lose them soon in the timber, but we're on the bush trail back to the chariot. We're back at the creek now. We dropped our snowshoe, well, took them off, tied them on our packs here, 100 feet back. They're not necessary anymore, and they're catching on things, so should be pretty fast go down from here. Okay, the day is done. We are back to the chariot. So, Vineyards is officially open for the season. But like a groundhog, I'm the bearer of bad news. There's 2 more weeks of winter up there for sure. But that's the good news too. There's still some more winter to enjoy. Hope you guys like it.
As always, if you'd like more information on this trek or any of our other treks, go to hiking.princegeorge.tech and you'll find everything you need there. To find the vineyards, you will leave Prince George traveling east on Highway 16. You will follow it over the Willow River, the Bowen River, past Purdon Lake and Purdon Mountain Ski Village, where about 5 kilometers further on you will turn right on the Bowen Forest Service Road. From here you will travel to the 52.5 kilometer mark of the road and turn left on the Too Much Forest Service Road. From here you will travel approximately 49 kilometers to a side road that is marked Vineyards. There's a small sign there that you can find. This side road is about a 3 kilometer switchback up to the trailhead. 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive recommended. There's some D-axes. They are a little bit deep, a couple of them. Or you can park further back on the trail and walk up. Thanks for coming along on my third of the 7 Summit Challenge. This is the Viking Peak Summit. You can see how beautiful this area is. I will dig in and find some pictures from summertime and throw a couple of those up just so you can see what's out there if you decide to go in the summer months. Hoping others are getting ready to get after the 7 Summit Challenge. It's a great way to get out and see what we have to offer. That's only 3 that we've done so far, and we'll continue on, but there's some beautiful country around here to check out. We have been keeping an eye on the roads out there to see when you can access some of our hikes and peaks around here. and we will let you know when everything is open as we find it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and the next one should be another summit challenge. That's kind of the plan, so do come back and see what the next one is. Bye for now.